At sunrise, the valley woke up, wide, quiet, and waiting. Israel stood up.
Morning came again. In Israel's camp, soldiers tried to look brave, but their...
Across the valley, the Philistine camp felt completely different. They cheered and clapped like this was a game they... Then the valley began to shoot each steps, dusts, jumping and stone. Goliath stepped into the middle of the valley like a walking pile of armor. Send me your best champion. If he wins, we'll serve you. But if I win, you'll serve us. Israel pulled back again, shields scraping, feet sliding up the ridge and down in the valley.
Back in Israel's camp, King Saul listened to the valley like it was holding its breath. He watched the soldiers.
And it didn't happen just once. Numerous months, morning and evening.
Far from the shouting valley, the hills of Bethlehem were peaceful. David heard a worried little bleat, and he didn't hesitate. He knelt.
David wasn't a soldier, but he was still a protector. He guided his flock, watched the hills, and
David, take this bread and roasted grain to your brothers, and this cheese to their commander. Go see how they are, and bring me back news.
Early the next morning, David set out with the food basket in his hands. The road stretched long.
David found his brothers at last and hurried to deliver the food.
Why are you here? Go back home and stop asking questions.
Send me your champion! Come on, choose someone to fight!
this was David's first time hearing the challenge. Why is no one stepping forward?
Why is he allowed to say those things? Go home, David. This isn't for you. You're just here to watch.
I've fought lions and bears. I trust God will help me fight this Philistine. Let me go.
You're just a boy. How could you fight him?
I can't wear this. I'm not used to it. I'll face him with what I know.
You're certain? It's a giant, David.
Goliath has killed men twice.
David stepped forward, with only his sling and faith in God. As the soldiers watched in stun, David stood tall in the valley, the giant in front of him. The air was thick with tension, but David's heart was...
The stone flew through the air and struck Goliath's forehead with a loud thud. The sound of victory echoed low through the valley as Israel's army erupted in cheer. Goliath had...
You've saved us all. You have the heart of a true warrior, David.
It was God who gave me the strength, my king.
You are a true hero. But the Israelite army erupted in joy.
My lord, your kindness honors me, but I am merely a shepherd.
My place is with my flock, not among warriors.
David walked through the camp, the soldiers' cheers echoing around him. He had faced the giant and won, but he remained humble.
David walked away from the camp, the sounds of celebration growing faint behind him.
As David sat among his flock, the world around him seemed to quiet. The battle was over. The victory won. As David sat by the fire, gazing up at the stars, he felt the weight of his journey lift from his shoulders.
As the night grew deeper, David slept soundly under the stars. David walked with quiet pride through the rolling fields, knowing that his life as a shepherd would continue.
As David stood in the quiet of the hills, watching his sheep graze peacefully, he felt the weight of his journey. As David walked across the fields, the world stretched out before him, full of promise. The sun shone bright. David stood in the fields, watching the sunset over the hills. The world around him was quiet.
As David walked toward the horizon, the world before him seemed vast.
As David stood beneath the vast sky, gazing up at the stars, he felt a quiet peace.